Welcome to OJ Studios. I hope you enjoy Punishment by Olivia Julius. Chapter 22: The Cabin by the River. After an hour of riding the carnival rides, Rebecca finally found us and told Brittany and I that it was time to start heading to the cabin. I looked over at Brittany. "Are you sure you still want to come with us now that you know my secret?" I asked. Brittany stopped for a second and smiled. "The only thing you have to worry about is whether or not I'll beat you to the car," Brittany said as she started to run. I smiled and began to run myself. Both Brittany and I ran over to Rebecca's Jeep where Ethan was already waiting for us. I got the door first and opened the door and got inside. "First!" I screamed loudly. "No fair!" Brittany said, getting in on the other side of the Jeep. Both of us giggled as we quickly closed the doors. Ethan, who was in the front seat, looked at us and rolled his eyes. "You two girls are weird," he said, looking back at us. "Yeah, looks like Amanda found her girly side," Brittany teased, rubbing my head. "Wait, does she know?" Ethan asked me. "Of course, I now know," Brittany explained. "Rhea found out who I was and tried to blackmail me," I said for clarification. "It's no big deal." "You should have told me," Ethan said, "I would have taught her a lesson." "Don't worry, I stood up for her," Brittany said cheerfully. Rebecca got into the driver's side of the Jeep and started it up. Ethan looked at me for a long second, probably tried to see if I wasn't okay. "Next time get me," he whispered. Rebecca started out of the parking lot and drove down the blacktop road that was lined with cornfields being ready for this year's harvest. I watched out the window. Everything here was calmer than they are in Indianapolis. Things are a lot slower, almost a little better. Here I didn't have to prove that I was the best by being mean to a girl. Instead, here I could prove that I was the best by my kind actions. The cabin that Rebecca is taking us to used to be my great-grandfather's home. He had built it himself after coming to America from England. The cabin is 2 floors, the bottom floor is where the kitchen and the living area is, and the top floor is where the 3 bedrooms are. A large porch wrapped around 2 sides of the cabin that overlooked the river. "This is amazing," Brittany said, looking out the window. "I know," I agreed. Rebecca parked the Jeep in front of one of the storage barns and we all got out. I put my book bag on and began walking to the cabin. "So, I'm taking the master bedroom. Ethan, you will get the bedroom on the left of my bedroom, and girls, you will get the bedroom on the right." Brittany looked over at me and smiled. "We're going to be roomies," Brittany cheered. "Get settled," Rebecca continued, "put on your swimming clothes and let's meet here in a half hour. While you all go swimming, I will get the fire started." "Okay, Ethan, Brittany," and I said at once as we ran up the stairs to the porch and ran into the cabin. We ran upstairs and Brittany and I went into our room. I pulled off my book bag and quickly looked inside for the girls' one-piece swimsuit that I wore the other day at the hotel. But then I froze. It wasn't in there. I dumped out all the clothes that was inside and still there was no swimsuit. "No!" I said. My heart dropped as I realized that this meant I wouldn't be able to go swimming in the river. "What?" Brittany asked, looking over my shoulder. She already had her one-piece swimsuit in her hand. "My parents forgot to pack my swimsuit," I said, defeated. "Oh no!" she whispered. "Now what?" "I don't know," I said, sighing a little. Usually if I forget my swim trunk I would just swim in my shorts. But I can't with these, they aren't mine. I looked around the room, defeated. But stopped when I saw a small plastic bag sitting on one of the end tables. I got up from the bed and picked up the bag. On it there was a note card that said Amanda in big words. I opened the bag cautiously and looked inside. "What is this?" I asked, pulling out one of the contents of the bag. "It's a bikini top," Brittany said. Her eyes widened as she grabbed the bag from me and pulled out the bikini bottoms that were also in the bag. "It's your very first bikini," Bethany cheered. "The bikini has pink and blue tie-dye that has cross-back spaghetti straps." "No!" I said. "No, no, 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 no! I can't wear a bikini, that's just too weird." "No, it's not," Brittany said. "Go and try it on." "It's too," I began to say, but Brittany stopped me. If you're going to say it's too girly, may I remind you that you did compete in the Easter Princess contest wearing a fluffy pink dress. She did have me there. I sighed and got up from the bed. Where are you going? Amanda asked. To the bathroom to change. I said I didn't have much of a choice. If I wanted to go swimming, then I must suck up my hesitations and just get over the fact that I was going to wear a bikini. I put on the bikini and looked at myself in the mirror. The girl in the mirror looked like most of the girls I would see at the community pool at home. But I couldn't help but still feel awkward about wearing it. In my head I had to give myself a pep talk to finally leave the bathroom and show Brittany. I opened the door to my room where Brittany was finishing up getting changed. Are you ready? I asked. Ready, she said, coming around to the bed. I must admit I am a little jealous you get to wear a bikini and I don't. I'll trade you, I said, grabbing the straps of the bikini top. Nope, that's your bikini. Besides, one-piece swimsuits have their advantages too. Brittany and I ran outside just as Ethan and Rebecca started the fire in the fire pit. Girls, just remember we eat in an hour. Rebecca called out. Okay! Brittany and I screamed before we jumped into the river.